Netflix has bought the works of renowned children's author Roald Dahl. He's perhaps best known for the books Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Matilda and the Witches. Dahl died in 1990, but his stories have remained popular with kids around the world. CBC senior entertainment reporter Eli Glasser joins us now with more. So Eli, break down this deal for us.
Yeah, big deal with the Roald Dahl Story Company. So they oversee all the rights of the estate for this beloved children's author, as you mentioned. Now, we don't have a number, but we know they already paid millions to get the rights for 16 Dahl titles, and that was just for animation. This is expected to be one of Netflix's biggest purchases ever. They released a statement, both the Story Company and Netflix, saying they're looking forward to creating unique universe across animated, live-action films, TV, publishing, games, immersive experiences, live theater, consumer products, and more. And I mean, Dahl is widely known. His books have sold over 300 million copies. He's been translated to dozens of languages. And, you know, look at those wonderful images, right? I mean, just think of the cinematic potential. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. We just saw Matilda. James and the Giant Peach. Recently on HBO Max, The Witches. Taika Waititi, as we speak right now, is working on an animated series based in the world of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You just saw the wonderful, fantastic Mr. Fox. So there is something like $1 billion of production spending planned. Now, an interesting detail of this, Andrew, a significant part of the proceeds from the sale will be used to set up a charitable trust, and that will support children's health, but also anti-hate and anti-racism. Now, that's interesting because while Dahl was loved, he was also an anti-Semite who was quite open about his hate for Jews. And recently, the Dahl family and the company have apologized for his hurtful words. So interesting, they're putting part of the proceeds into those campaigns.
That is a disturbing legacy of Roald Dahl. We mentioned that he died 3 decades ago. So what's driving this now?
Content wars. I mean, you have Star Wars now in the age of streaming. We have content wars. Just today, there's news of Eddie Murphy striking a new deal with Amazon for 3 pictures. There's a new Harry Potter prequel on the way. Streaming is the future. The streamers dominated the Emmys, but the streamers need major franchises to keep the subscribers coming back. Netflix, it doesn't have a library of content like Disney, so they're purchasing the rights from other creators. I'll give you an example. They purchased the library of well-known comic book creator Mark Millar. And I'll show you a movie called Jupiter's Legacy. This was supposed to be their version of the Marvel Universe, a whole new world of gritty superheroes trying to save the day, a new TV series that launched on Netflix. And frankly, it didn't soar, it kind of flopped, but they're trying to build their own franchises to compete with. Well, let's take a look. I mean, Mandalorian, Shang-Chi, the Justice League, Harry Potter. You look at these popular series. In the business, they call it IP, intellectual property. We're going to click on things that we know, things that we love, things that we grew up with. And Netflix, now that Disney and so many other studios have kind of taken their content to launch their own platforms, they don't have that. Now, Netflix does have an advantage. They have over 200 million subscribers. They have a lot of money, but Disney is catching up. They now have somewhere around 116 million subscribers. So Netflix is aggressively spending to stay ahead of Disney and trying to create their own worlds of adventure. And that's part of what this Roald Dahl deal is all about.
All right, Eli, thank you. The CBC's Eli Glasser, live in Toronto.